Good morning. Today we will set up an Wi-Fi camera from the alarm.com. I have just powered this 722W up. You can see the flashing on the back. So this guy is ready to go. First of all, you need to scan for the Wi-Fi of the camera, and it's always alarm and the three last numbers of the MAC address on the camera. Choose the Wi-Fi. It's connected. Then you go into your browser and type in 192.168.1.1. Here I'm connected. Choose your language, English. Here you scan for Wi-Fi networks. So this is the camera scanning for local Wi-Fi networks. You choose the one with the best connection. If you know the key, put it in. Otherwise, ask the customer and they can put it in for you. You click save. No, I don't want to save it. Now it's connecting to my AP, and if you look at the camera's back, it's red. Once it's connected, it should stop being solid red, flash a couple of times and turn green. Here we go. It's now connected to my Wi-Fi, but it's not connected to the customer site yet. You go into your mobile tech app. Here I have, well, I can move out so it's like you should see it. It's better to do it all the way. You know what customer you're installing on? Here it's my system. You go to equipment. You scroll down to video devices. Press video devices. Add video device. And if it's on the network and your phone is on the same network, you will find it. I press install. And now it's installing. This can take a while. And this is a used camera, so it has all the latest firmware. But if it's an out-of-the-box camera, you need to upgrade the firmware, and you should get that option in this menu too. And as I said, this takes a while. And on the camera back, it's a solid green light all the time. ADC has just released a new model of the outer camera, but it's just released in the States now. So here in Europe we have to wait and use this for a while more. I will go into the app again. Oh, 19%. Maybe I can stick the camera to something so I can show you guys how to set up the analytics too when it's done. Please stay. You need to excuse the camera installation. It's just for this video, so if you have a Ethernet connected camera, you don't have to scan for networks and so on. You just plug it into the customer network and plug your scan for new cameras in the, well, you have to be on the customer network and then scan for cameras. Then they should pop up here. Oh, it's done. Now we go to the customer application. You can see on the bottom of my screen I have onealarm.com and the Stanley Interactive application. I'm using the Stanley application. Not released on the App Store yet, but soon. We go in under video, and here we have it. Oh, nice camera angle and nice view. But, well, if you want to set this camera up for video analytics, you press the wheel and you go into recording rules. Create a new rule. Object. Then you have to choose a camera for it. And this is the new one. Yes, I want to continue. This can take a while because at the beginning the camera is set up for motion detection, and now we want it to trigger on well analytics. So you want it to trigger on a human or an animal or a car or a undefined object, a UFO. So this setups the analytics in the camera. Nothing like waiting. But I think it's great. In the beginning, when we started this, you couldn't do this in the app. You had to do it with the computer. Now you can do all in the app, almost, on the phone. Close that one, and you can see it's a blue box around the new device. Here you can choose ground zone or tripwire. Tripwire is, well, good if, for example, you have a driveway. It's okay for a car to drive in, but not out. So you can set up if you want a push notice if something goes the wrong way. But I like to use ground zone. Next. And here you can see how big or small you want it to trigger. I go with the chosen one, the small ball, and I will let the camera know it's outside. Well, technically it's inside, but it's an outside camera. So next, you put in a role name. I'm just going to put test in here. And here you have the green box is a ground zone. I see a bird outside. I clear this. And I want to define the zone. So I press on the screen. Every press like that. So now the camera is detecting stuff in this zone. How long do you want? Does an object need to stay in the zone to trigger a push notice? 0.5 seconds. And the rule is always on. And what do I want noticed on? Here you can choose whatever you want. I want to trigger humans and animals. And I want my phone to have a push notice. And I want an email. Save. This a customer can change and do whatever he or her wants to do with. This is on the customer side. So the customer can always change how they want the camera to react. And here is my test. Trigger when an object is reported. So, well, now this camera is done. Thank you for watching. I hope this video is helpful.